Do you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons and you love a good story, but sometimes you're just not feeling it? Really what you want instead of a big huge story is you just want to go down into some depth and knock out a bunch of foes and beat up a bunch of people, steal some loot and walk away the victor. Or maybe you require a thinking man's dungeon that's got a lot of traps and puzzles. Well, I got good news for you. Wizards of the Coast just came out with Tales from the Yawning Portal. Tales from the Yawning Portal contains 7 different adventures from across D&D's history, such as the Sunless Citadel, Forge of Fury, the Hidden Shrine of Tamachoan, I hope that's saying right, White Plume Mountain, Dead and Thay, Against the Giants, and the infamous Tomb of Horrors. Now, these are dungeons that are spread across all different types of levels, from 1 all the way up to 15 and above. And they give you each a different style of gameplay. Some are very monster heavy, where you're just going in, bashing people, and taking loot. And a lot of them, like Tomb of Horrors, are all about killing the party, really. So what do I think of the book? Mixed. I really like what they're offering in here. I like the spread of dungeons. I like some of the reprints of old dungeons that haven't been reprinted in a long time. It gives you a nice variety if there's something that you're looking for that you've just not gotten in any of their other products, and you just want a quick dungeon that you could run one night. You want to try your hand at DMing. That's really nice. On the other hand, Tomb of Horrors has been reprinted 5 times now at this point, and to be honest, that you gotta run that with the right group. If you run it with your normal group and don't warn them ahead of time, they're gonna hate you, because that dungeon will chew you up and spit you out. It was designed to torment players from the beginning, so be warned if you're gonna do that. Secondly, while they provide really great maps and monsters and traps and all stuff in here, they don't really provide a lot of player aids or anything that would help you run these dungeons. It's almost like, here, read this and then go and do a bunch of work yourself in order to get these dungeons. For instance, Tomb of Horrors is a game where placement really matters, because if you step there, it's going to set off a trap, but if you step here, you're fine. However, there's no maps in here that you can give to your players to show where's clear. They only have the map that lays out where everything is, and you obviously don't want to give that to your players. So, for instance, if you want to run that dungeon, you got to go do a bunch of work to take the maps and take out all the traps so that you've got some idea, because that's not a dungeon you can really run theater of the mind. So it's kind of toss up. The artwork's great. The layout is really good. The dungeons involved in here, there's a wide mix, and I really think there's some value in here. I just feel like there's a couple of things they could have done to make this a better product. And like I said, player aids is the biggest one in here. Also, did we really need another Tomb of Horrors reprint? I've got 3 of them sitting over here on the shelf behind me, and I know there's probably more. Some of these dungeons hadn't been touched in a while, but yeah. So what do you think of Tales from the Yawning Portal? Do any of these dungeons sound interesting to you? Let me know down in the comments below. And check out some of my other videos for some of the other RPGs that I've reviewed recently, including a lot of Wizards of the Coast D&D adventures. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you can stay up to date on any videos that I have coming out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.